We have some breaking news coming in. John, let me get over to you.
All right, Kate, thanks so much. The breaking news is this: a major development in the federal investigation into Hunter Biden, the son of President Joe Biden. Let's get right to Kara Scannell for details on this. Kara, I understand there is a plea agreement. What have you learned?
Yeah, John, this 5-year-long investigation now coming to a head. We have learned from new court filings at the U.S. District Court here in Wilmington, Delaware, that Hunter Biden has agreed to plead guilty to multiple criminal charges. I'm going to walk you through this. One of these charges involves, these are 2 counts of failing to file tax returns in a timely fashion. Those are misdemeanors. He's also going to plead guilty to a charge of a firearm offense. This is the possession of a firearm while you are addicted to a controlled substance. Now, the firearm offense is going to be diverted. And what that means is that if he meets certain conditions, that charge will go away. This will be over a set period of time. Otherwise, it's the tax misdemeanor charges that he has been charged with.
So our corrupt 2-tier justice system just went into overdrive today. As you can see, Hunter Biden has reached a plea deal. He's going to plead guilty to 2 counts of tax evasion and a felony gun possession, which looks like it will subsequently be dropped. And of course, the end result is he'll avoid jail time. President Trump faces 100 years in prison, and Hunter Biden is walking away scot-free. Oh, and by the way, in case you missed it, federal prosecutors also quietly dropped 5 charges against Sam Bankman-Fried, the disgraced cryptocurrency fraud, who is, of course, the number 2 donor to the Democrat Party, just behind George Soros. So it pays to be a Democrat. It pays to be a friend to the deep state. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. We're seeing increasingly a system that exonerates or condemns based on who you are, not on what you do. Dan Bongino said it best. Bongino argued that when it came to Trump, the establishment is investigating a man in order to find a crime, right? Banana Republic stuff. The rule of law would require that you investigate a crime in order to find a man, the one who committed it. Whereas the Democrats and the Rhino establishment, they're investigating a man, Trump, precisely in order to find a crime. That's a key distinction here. But I would draw out that distinction even more. I think something even more sinister is happening here. But first, gang, I want you to think of that pain, this pain of Hunter Biden, as a symbol of our physical pain that we suffer from every day. As we age, aches and pains are normal, but that doesn't have to be. And that's where a groundbreaking medical scientist comes in, Clint Winters. You've seen Clint on Fox. You've read about him in Forbes. He's a world-renowned health expert who's unveiled a natural pain reliever that's taking the world by storm. It's called CB2. It's the 100% drug-free way to get full-body pain relief without dangerous meds. It's the go-to pain reliever for hundreds of professional athletes, tens of thousands of seniors, and it's even the official pain reliever for the fighters in the UFC. And the best news, CB2 has no documented side effects after years of private testing. It's absolutely the future of pain relief. So whatever you do, make sure to click on that link below and check out Clint's amazingly informative report on how CB2 is changing lives by providing safe and powerful relief at a fraction of the cost of pain pills. Click on that link below right now. I think we could go a step beyond what Bongino said there. What we're seeing here with this pathetic sham of indictments against Trump proves that Trump is the crime. He is the offense. Trump is the felony. There's no crime needed. You just need to get rid of him. Trump is guilty by virtue of who he is. That's the key to our 2-tier justice system. But of course, it works the other way with someone like Hunter, who's obviously guilty of crimes, felonies, and the like. And yet he gets off scot-free. And again, he gets off scot-free because he's innocent by virtue of who he is. If Trump is already assumed guilty by the powers that be because of who he is, Hunter is already assumed innocent by those very same powers because of who he is. Same with Sam Bankman-Fried. Same with Bill and Hillary Clinton, Mike Pence, or Joe Biden. It doesn't matter. I mean, think about the Clintons, the Bidens, the Obamas. They've all engaged in massive, massive criminality and corruption, yet they all get away with it. Because in the end, that criminality and corruption never put the establishment, the deep state, at risk the way Trump did. And so in our two-tier justice system, the Bidens and the Clintons are innocent and Trump is guilty by definition. That's key. By definition of their respective relationships to the deep state. You know, for me, what's really sad in all of this is that as the rest of the world is returning to nationalism, populism, right, re-embracing their cultures, customs, and traditions, as we're seeing religious reawakenings all over the world and the revitalization of ancient civilizations in Russia, China, India, and Turkey, as the Middle East and Sub-Saharan Africa are all turning their back on the West and embracing the rise of this new conservative traditionalist world, we here in the United States, we're just standing here completely left behind, precisely because our inept, incompetent, corrupt, ideologically infested rulers refuse to abide by the will of the people. The good news is that as the people clearly see them as incurably corrupt, all the polls show that, and even in the Democrat Party, I mean, RFK Jr. is challenging the establishment like never before. He's red-pilling tons of people. With the people increasingly turning against them, their days are numbered. The establishment's days are numbered. Just like we saw with the final days of the Berlin Wall and the Soviet Union. But until then, until they fall, we're going to witness one of the single most corrupt establishments on the planet continue to flaunt that corruption for all to see. Hey gang, if you want to connect with more courageous patriots and start taking action and organizing, be sure to join my Telegram group. I post the latest breaking news I find interesting and chat with my favorite patriots around the country and even the world. Click the link in the description below and join the conversation today.